annual income is 500,000 yuan. Why can't I find someone with the same?
I'm 27 and I've never had someone bring me flowers. I've never had someone bring me chocolate.
You mean to tell me there aren't any men, any guys around who would get out and help this young lady?
80-something-year-old lady just stopped and asked me for help. 3 men passed me by.
And it seems like we all going through the same thing right now, dealing with somebody who don't really want us, or they act like they want us and string us along.
And how easily he can just make me feel like I'm this big again.
I want to tender a special apology to men.
She left her husband. He blocked her everywhere. She drove to his house at 3 a.m. to find out why. Another one cheated, then filed herself as the victim because he found out, and one discovered her ex moved on, showed up at his door, and is now upset he called the police. Welcome back to The Modern Judge. Subscribe if you're new. Today's file is about the moment the door closes permanent. Let's go.
I'm 38 years old. I don't want to settle or compromise. I have a degree, a good job, and I'm single. I just want to find someone who's also single. My annual income is 500,000 yuan. Why can't I find someone with the same? I just want someone who is a good match. Why is it so hard?
Go and ask your grandfather.
No, I laugh about it, but I also cry about it. And I just want to take it all out. You know, I've never had a boyfriend. I'm 27 and I've never had someone bring me flowers. I've never had someone bring me chocolates. I've never had someone, you know, I've never had my someone. And it was kind of sad. And I know I shouldn't like compare myself and stuff, but it's hard when you go on Instagram and you just see like happy couples and stuff. And I laugh about it at the moment, but sometimes I'm just like sad. And I just want to be able to talk about it and like, I don't know, express myself, because it's a little hard. And it's also scary because I don't know, I don't want to be single my whole life. That's not something that I want. And I know a lot of people are again saying like it will come when you least expect it. Well, I haven't been expecting it for so long and it has not happened. Or just enjoy your alone time. I do enjoy my alone time, but I'm tired of being alone and feeling like I'm not lovable, or I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not good enough for anybody, you know? So I don't know, I just feel like talking because again, I do make fun of the situation, but I also feel sad about it. I'm a girl at the end, and this is just me expressing my feelings.
She left. He blocked every possible entry point, including her family. Then she drove to his house at 3 a.m. to check if he was okay. His lights were off because it was 3 a.m. and he was asleep. She knocked anyway. He didn't answer because he already answered the question 2 months ago when he blocked every platform she could use to contact him. That was the answer. She drove 40 minutes at 3 a.m. to receive it a second time.
Girl power.
And it seems like we all going through the same thing right now, dealing with somebody who don't really want us, or they act like they want us and string us along, pulling me, acting like you want me, then you move weird or go ghost or stop communicating or don't text back or don't call. Like, I don't know what that's about. Then the worst type is the ones you get around them and like the vibe in person just be immaculate. Like everything is good, y'all are chilling, y'all having a great time, nothing but laughter, good vibes, and then you get away from that person and nothing is nothing. Like none of that mattered to you. Like what the fuck? Did none of that matter? None of the long talks, none of that mattered. It's just like you, huh? That's when you just gotta leave that alone, cause like shit, you fucking with my head, you fucking with my mental, you fucking me up. Yeah, you fucking me up.
She needed to know if what they had was real. Drove to his apartment, pushed past the new woman, screamed in his bedroom doorway, spent the night in a cell, has a restraining order on her record. The question she needed answered, whether what they had was real, was answered the moment he called the police instead of asking her to sit down. That is the most definitive answer available. She received it clearly.
Meltdown. Meltdown. That's a meltdown if I ever...
What? What the?
Stop it. Get some help.
I want y'all to come and watch something with me.
Please be prepared. Trigger warning, because I'm not going to be nice once I respond.
See this young lady pushing her car. I guess she had some sort of breakdown, mechanical issue, but she is literally pushing her car all by herself. Now, I'm thinking, with all these cars passing by, going about their way, you mean to tell me there aren't any men, any guys around who would get out and help this young lady? Like, come on, man. We gotta do better.
So I just want to make sure that I fully understand. You, a woman, are driving down the street and you see another woman, another black woman, having car trouble, and she is pushing her car alone, and you decide to pull out your camera phone and record this woman struggling to push her car instead of getting your raggedy out of the car and helping her get that car into a safe place. Or since you have so much to say about how men ain't this and how ain't one man stopped, how about you put your hazards on, pull over to the side of the road, tell her, hey, I called my husband, I called my daddy, my brother. He's going to come and help you. But right now, stop pushing that car. Because no, why you didn't call the men in your life? Why didn't you get out of the car and use your feminine wiles to have a man stop? This is the stuff that I don't like. You will bash men, but then you also won't help. You will talk about how she's doing it all alone, but you didn't help. In my opinion, that makes you just as guilty as the men who didn't help. What are y'all thoughts? Because this is,
He said he needed space. She gave him 7 days. He meant the rest of his life. Those two definitions of space, both reasonable from where each person was standing, produced 3 hours in a parking lot and a woman she didn't know. The word permanently arrived without preparation. She had been counting down from 7. He had already stopped counting.
My ex sent me a message that said, as always, I'll make sure our children don't go without. And yeah, he's right, as always, because I haven't worked and he's always paid for everything. So of course he's always been the one to not make them go without. It just takes me back to feeling worthless, the feelings of worthlessness. And the fact that my self-worth is just gone still. And how easily he can just make me feel like I'm this big again. I don't really understand what that was. Like, was that just a dig at me? Because if it were up to me, they would go without. And I don't even understand, why even say that? Because you clearly know that I haven't worked for the past 7 years.
7 years?
Almost said 10 again. So no, I haven't made any money and I haven't paid for anything over the past 7 years that our kids have been alive. So yeah, if it were up to me, they would have went without because you were the provider.
He changed his number, moved apartments, changed apartments again when the note started. She is asking what she did wrong while describing a 6-month relocation operation triggered by her own presence. The neighbor who told her he moved again. That neighbor now knows more about the situation than anyone needed to know. He is currently in an apartment she doesn't have the address for. That is the goal. She described it as a mystery.
I want to tender a special apology to men. Everything that I might have said, every negative thing that I might have said in the past to men, I sincerely apologize. Even though I've never really been the one to go hard on men, I might say a little bit of things here and there, but I've never really been the one that goes hard on men like that. But every little thing, no matter how small, how big, how magnificent, or how very little itty-bitty that I have said against men or about men, I take it back. I take them all back and I apologize. Tender my apologies to men. because this is inevitable. There's nothing we can do without men. Absolutely nothing. Life is nothing without a man in your life. As a woman, as a matured woman, I mean, woman that is mature enough to have a man in her life. It's just like, you know, girl child. Without a father figure in her life, it's a struggle. Without a father figure in a girl's child life, in a boy's child life, it's a big struggle. Imagine a mature woman that is old enough to have a man like me, and there's no man in my life. Imagine what I have to go through on a daily basis without man. Like, go to work, wake up, go to work, come back home. It's just me. It's just, this is crazy. Whoever is out there saying men are not important, I think you have something else coming for you. Maybe you have something else going on with you that you need to be checked. Men are highly, highly important in the life of women, in the lives of all women. Men are important. I can feel the impact. I can feel the, how you say this word? I can feel the vacuum. I can feel the loneliness every day. Almost every day of my life, I feel lonely without a man in my life. It's not that I don't have men figure or, you know, in my life. I do. I have like father figure, uncle, cousins, friends, but there's nothing like your partner. There's nothing like partner. Nothing. The lonely nights, the nights you feel horny and there's no one there to cuddle you, to kiss you, to, you know, do all these nice things to you. There's no one to do all that. It's crazy. And I'm not ashamed to say all this because I'm mature enough. I'm old enough to say things like this. I get the urges too. I do. And sex toys are not enough. Please. Can't do this.
She is worried about him. His mother blocked her. His fiancée blocked her. He blocked both accounts. The engagement photo still posted, still public on the accounts that haven't blocked her yet. She is moving to the people around him like a system, trying to find an unblocked entry point. His mother was the last door. It closed. She is now outside every room he is in. That was not an accident. It was a project. Today's file had the woman at 3 a.m. knocking on lights out windows. The parking lot that produced the word permanently. The man who moved apartments twice in 6 months. The 3 fake profiles that got banned by an algorithm. An engagement photo that triggered a campaign that ended with his mother blocking a stranger. The modern judge has one final note. Every man in today's file communicated the same decision through the same method. Removal, phone, address, platform, family, all of it, one by one, until there was nothing left to remove. The women in today's file described it as confusing. The men designed it to be clear. See you in the next one.